All right, let's get into it, right? Let's talk about this adversity thing, man. Because I've seen what life does to a lot of people when they back against the wall. I swear, I've seen it too many times. And I feel like, a lot of people who have felt a lot of adversity can understand what I'm saying. You might be a very genuine-hearted person. I'm talking your heart is pure. You got the greatest intentions for most people in your life. You want the most for others. You have a pretty positive mind. Like, if you feel like you relating or you relating what I'm saying right now, let me know. You feel like people sometimes misuse the relationship they have with you. Like they take your kindness as a weakness. You feel like you're always giving more than other people are giving you. Like, it's a saying, if you're like a religious person, whereas like God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. And for some reason, this is just my take on it. It's like when you have a really good spirit, an angelic type spirit, demon or evil like spirits works 10 times harder to bring you down. They're not worried about those who are distracted, those who's not worried about, enlightening their souls or being good people. They're not like, the spirits got less problems to deal with someone who's dragging their life down and killing themselves spiritually and closing themselves off to having that real relationship with source. But those who really yearn for that, you sometimes catch yourself in situations where it's like, I'm doing everything right. Like, how am I doing everything right, yet nothing's going right in my life? And it's because of who you are. There's something greater for you on this earth. I'm telling you, and you know that. Like, if you're listening and you feel like you're relaying with what I'm saying, you know that there's greater for you in this life. And it sometimes feel hard to explain because sometimes, you're feeling this and you might not be in the greatest situation for yourself right now. And that's just how it goes sometimes. But adversity is either going to make you or break you. And right now, if you feel like you're in that breaking point, I'm gonna need you to redirect yourself back on track, man. Seriously, it ain't worth it. Storms. You might feel like you in the eye of a storm right now, and I promise you, that storm's still gonna pass. Storms never last, man. What they say? They say hard times don't last, tough people do. You got to be a soldier. Seriously, you got to be a soldier. You don't get yourself out of battle once the battle starts. It's time for you to get ready. It might be a long road you got ahead of you, but there's only one thing that's going to happen, and that's victory. We don't take L's around here. You know what I mean? Period. So I want to let you know, man, lock in, get your head right. Stay positive. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, because those who overcome the adversity that is in their lives sees the light. You know what I mean? They see themselves with they get the chance to experience all the abundance as far as the riches and the love and all the happiness and joy that they would have got, just seeing everything through. You know what I mean? So let adversity, if you're feeling that right now, or if you're not, let adversity be the thing that pushes you forward, not make you go steps back. Because it's like competition. You got to have that competitive edge to you. And, when you're not winning the game, you're more so thinking, you probably got a mindset of like, all right, now we're going to figure out a way to get back things going. You know what I mean? And you start game planning. And right now it's time to get your game plan together. It's time to map out the play in your life. It really is. It really is, because shit is not over yet. The game's not over. It ain't over. Thankfully, with life, it ain't over till you say it's over. That's the beautiful part about life. It ain't over till you say it's over. So you have a choice. You have a choice to keep fighting, push yourself through. Don't allow the fact that your journey isn't as smooth sailing as you thought it would be a problem, because no journey is ever smooth. I know I'm talking on a tangent a little bit, but like, I'm sure you've heard tons of people who've obtained their goals talk about how they had the most perfect plan. You probably feel like you got the most perfect plan right now. And as a man who's created plenty of plans. I can tell you one thing. Yeah, I've gotten to my goal a lot of times. That's why I have this like unbelievable confidence in myself, because I've seen it work for me. But it's the fact that I've made so many plans, and yet it was like every plan I made, it never went exactly according. It never went, according to plan. But I got to where I wanted because I stayed persistent. I stayed consistent. I stayed disciplined. You know what I mean? So I just want to leave y'all with like understanding, like, yo, your plan can be as bulletproof as you think it is, and that doesn't matter at all. But it is important that you at least thought the plan when you were going into battle, when you were going after whatever it is you wanted for yourself. That is the most important part. Not everyone thinks the plan. I don't know why. That's not my business. It really isn't. But it is your business to give yourself the life that you want, and the life you deserve at that. Everyone deserves the life that they want for themselves. So if things ain't going according to plan right now, don't worry about it. It happens. You know what I mean? Nothing. Dame Dash was like, if you end up going after something and everything is going exactly how you want, it kind of seems like too good to be true. I ain't saying this is my truth, but Dame Dash is like, that's the devil. Don't ever, it never goes smooth sailing. It never goes according to plan. You know what I mean? If there's not a little bit of hard, or like a little bit of bumps in the road and roadblocks and stuff like that, you need to question the path that you're taking, because something's just not right. You shouldn't feel too comfortable going into the things you want. You should feel a little bit of uneasiness when you're going after it. You should feel like, why, like you should feel a little bit in question. You know what I mean? But still have that confidence. You know what I mean? And confidence can get you through everything in life. I'm telling you, it can get you through everything in life. You should feel like when you walk into a room, it don't matter what room it is, you own it. You know what I mean? That's your room when you walk in. You know what I mean? And people should feel that from you. You know what I mean? People should feel your aura when they're talking to you. You should always have the biggest light in the room when, well, you don't really have to feel that way. But you should. But more of the story, this is kind of what I want to talk to y'all about, man. Like, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of adversity in my life, and I never really had a problem with adversity. I like adversity. I like challenge. I like feeling like I got to turn my competitive side to me, because I feel like sometimes the beast and the monster in me be caged up, and I be needing a reason to let it out. So I'm going to keep my head on straight, let the beast out, keep myself motivated, keep myself disciplined, keep myself strong-minded, and I'm going to attack. And I hope if you feeling the same way I'm feeling, that you ready to attack as well. Like, mama ain't raised no, you know what I mean? So I'm gone, y'all. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all liking my videos. And, I'm just I'm really here just to be a friend through all this. And hopefully my journey, comes a long way for us. So I love y'all, and I'm gone. Peace.